MLB Network has ball from the Emerald State. Safeco Field in Seattle. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the LA Dodgers and the Seattle Mariners. It's interleague baseball next on MLB Network. Into the box, Chris Taylor. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off for the Dodgers, center fielder number 3, Chris Taylor.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. The next 0-2. And another foul ball.
I like the pitch right there. Got it to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again. 2-strike fastball way in on your hands. Woo! And you know his hands are stinging because he got in there. Now you can go away and make him whirly bird swing and miss. I'm telling you, it's sitting there for you.
Strike three on a pitch in the dirt. Zunino has it, and the throw is in time. Taylor is retired, and there's one away.
In the second spot tonight.
Now at the plate, Corey Seager, the recipient of a National League Silver Slugger Award for his contributions at shortstop last year. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike one. Now here's the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing, and he popped him up. Over in foul territory, back behind third. Here to take it is Seager, and that's out number 2.
Batting third.
Now in the box, Justin Turner. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup and the pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
But this will find the shortstop's glove for the third out of the inning. Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Mariners, the shortstop.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Hernandez has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1.
Batting second.
Here's Robbie Cano now. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. He's hitless in 6 tries. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 1 out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Pitch on the way. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Stepping in, Nelson Cruz. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away.
Nelson Cruz.
First offering on its way. Now a swing and a ball hit high and deep down the line in left. And this ball is a home run. So coming to the plate, Kyle Seager looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
You got to be thinking he's going to throw that changeup eventually. He's got you 0-2, hasn't shown it yet, and you know that's his out pitch.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
Lifted the other way to left center. Hernandez has it in his tracks, and that retires the side. Stepping in, number 35. He readies for his first plate appearance.
First baseman, number 35.
Sharp ground ball to third. There is Seager. Throw to first to be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Digging in, Yasiel Puig, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you have.
Yovani Gallardo is forced onto the mound now following the injury, and he'll get as many warm-up tosses as he needs as a result. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. The 1-2 coming from Gallardo. And this is going to be a foul ball.
I like the pitch right there. Two-strike fastball out of the zone, see if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time, see if he chases it again.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So striding forward now, Kike Hernandez. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Gallardo is there for it, and that's the third out. Stepping up to the plate, Mitch Haniger. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw. And this is fouled back and out of play. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Well, he's got him thinking right now. There's a fastball, then he comes back with the curveball and gets him out in front. I think when you get him out in front like that, you come back and throw another curveball right here.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Mitch Haniger becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second.
Yonder
Alonso is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. And that one stayed up a little high.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Yonder Alonso goes down for the second out in the bottom half. Mike Zunino swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Another one sent foul. Here's Kershaw with another 0-2. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Ready now, Logan Forsythe. Head history with Yovani Gallardo, 9 base hits in 21 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And the pitch. That misses. 2-0. And a step off. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. There to take it is Alonso, one away.
Batting eighth.
Into the box now, Charlie Culberson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball two.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
Hit to short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting ninth, catcher.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. Into the windup and the pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. Now that's popped up, calling for it. Alonso makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So nothing happening. Coming to the plate now, Guillermo Heredia. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Guillermo Heredia.
Now here's the pitch. Line drive to left. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third.
Batting ninth.
Here's Gerard Dyson.
Gerard Dyson.
Sent on the ground out to second. Taken in by Forsythe. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
The batter number 2, shortstop.
Digging in to try it again, Gene Segura. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
You might say that that steal is on the catcher because the pitcher was so quick to the plate.
The 0-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Kershaw now on 1-1. Big breaking ball and a beauty that time. 1-2.
Well, that fooled him right there. Clearly, he was not sitting on that curveball. He couldn't pull the trigger.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
The batter, second baseman, Robinson.
The second baseman, Robinson Cano, is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. So no. Into the box now, Chris Taylor. He'll lead things off here against Yovani Gallardo.
Number 3, Chris Taylor.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
The batter, number 5.
Here's Corey Seager. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
3-0 now.
Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with a 1-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Turner. Head-to-head history with Yovani Gallardo. Comes in with 6 hits in 18 at-bats. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. And he just misses with a curveball. No runs, no hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Very high, 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll take it to the bag for the out, and there's your unassisted double play. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Nelson Cruz. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses, ball one.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike two.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Puig. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Third baseman number 15.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. 1-1.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Kyle Seager becomes out number 2 this inning. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Puig coming on, and that's the third out. 1, 2, 3 go the. Ready for another chance. Number 35. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 35.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And the pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. And this is fouled back and out of play.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Late that time for a strike. The 1-2 coming from Gallardo. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Kike Hernandez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. 2-0 now.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
High and away, not close. 3-0. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there, 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got ball called.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And that's going to land foul. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Oh, and he misses it. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Up next
So stepping in, Logan Forsythe, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
Fun attempt, but this one might have too much on it. Seager gloves it, throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all. Standing in, Yonder Alonso. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Yonder Alonso.
And this will be fouled away. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
We are watching a great pitcher just carving up this lineup right now. Now he's got this guy 0-2. When you get an 0-2 against a guy like this, well, the results are not going to be very positive.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And that's going to be high, 2-2 now.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Oh, that's a good sign right there. After the fastball, he gets that changeup, and he stayed right on it. Just couldn't keep it fair. He's seeing the ball well, though.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
The catcher, number 3.
Here now is Mike Zunino. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that misses inside, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. No contact there, and it's 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Mike Zunino becomes the 2nd out in the bottom of the 5th.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikes.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Charlie Culberson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Designated hitter, Charlie Culberson.
Popped high in the air. There to take it is Alonso, 1 away.
Now batting.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Chopped foul right at home plate.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
3-1 now as that misses down and in.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Striding in once again, Chris Taylor. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. In the dirt here. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. Here comes the 1-0. And that one stayed up a little high.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Here's Corey Seager. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Corey Seager.
And a fastball misses here to start the at bat. It's 1-0. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Mark Zepchinski comes on now, and this move looks to be all about playing the matchup here.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any doubt about that, Matt. They want the lefty-lefty matchup, and that's usually the right move, but we'll just have to see how this plays out.
And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Up high, 2-1 now. Grounded to first. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. Barnes is on his way home, and they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Well, it's taken quite a bit of time now. We're into the 6th inning. Pitcher really was settling down nice. That's the first hit of the game. Let's see maybe if they're able to make a little attack now.
David Phelps takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
David
Justin Turner is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
And Seager will put this one away to retire the side. Stepping into the box, Gerard Dyson. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Hit out toward second. Forsythe has it. A quick out number 1.
Up next for Seattle.
Digging in to try it again, Gene Segura. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. High in the air out to center field. Taylor is there, 2 gone.
The batter,
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And this is going to be a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Weekly hit towards first. And he is out on the tag. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 35. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. And this is fouled at the plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Late that time for a strike.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He'd come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Yasiel Puig.
Yasiel Puig is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. Now here's the pitch. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up one hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
And the pitch. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite.
Haniger in pursuit. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Kike Hernandez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Backhanded. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3. Digging in once again, Nelson Cruz. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Designated hitter, Nelson
High
Cruz.
pop-up. And there's out number 1.
Third baseman number 15.
Ready for another shot now. Kyle Seager. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And this is fouled back and out of play.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Tough slider down low for a strike. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
There to make the play is Puig for route number 2.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Mitch Haniger. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will. Now to the plate, Logan Forsythe. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Coming in is Haniger. He can't get there as it falls in.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball. Right there, he took the ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Charlie Culberson is in for the third time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. This one's flared out toward left. Coming in is Heredia, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Austin Barnes. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Ready on 1-2. Swinging a soft liner toward third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first. Into the box now, Chris Taylor. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. He's set. Here it comes. He's running towards second. Swinging a little blooper to center. And Segura will make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1. So coming to the plate, Yonder Alonso.
We
thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Yeah, I'm not sure, Matty, but I think this lefty-lefty matchup right here may have been enough to convince the manager to stay with him. So we'll see if it works out.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Striding into the box, Mike Zunino. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. On its way is pitch number 75. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Wow, he was willing that thing to get out of here. Would have given them the lead. Right here late in the game.
Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. And here's a ball hit in the air. Puig sprinting after it, and he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Towards second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Here's Gerard Dyson. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. And yet another strikeout here, his 11th of the. Here's Corey Seager. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Shortstop, Corey Seager.
9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the ninth. Stepping up to the plate, Justin Turner. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here. The good hitters, they don't usually have trouble with the low 90s fastball. He might have been looking for something else.
Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Under it is Alonso, 2 away now.
Now batting, number 35.
Settling in now, number 35. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Ripped down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a 2-bagger.
Here's the first pitch. Yasiel Puig is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Edwin Diaz has been summoned here and will try to keep this one tied heading to the bottom of the ninth.
Edwin Diaz.
The 1-0. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making...
Oh, and he's into third safely with the stolen base. And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. So stepping in, Gene Segura. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will, just to the right of the chalk, a fair ball. Segura turns and goes to second. And just like that, the winning run is into second base with a lead-off double. Digging in, Robinson Cano. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him.
You love this situation right here, Matt. Runner on second, no outs. You either get him over or you get him in. Worst case, get him over and the next guy drives him in.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Robinson Cano is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Nelson Cruz stands in as he can't connect here, 0-1.
Well, he's hoping to be a hero and drive in the winning run, but that swing tells me he's a little too amped up.
Meanwhile here, the throw to third is not in time, and he's in there safely. And a fastball just a bit high.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Nelson Cruz becomes out number 2 this inning. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
And this late in the game, 3-2 counts could really take a toll on you as a starting pitcher. You really have to maintain your focus and take it one pitch at a time.
And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. Into the box, Kike Hernandez. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th. First offering on its way. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Here he comes on 2-0. And this is fouled back and out of play. Set to deliver on 2-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. The next 3-2. And possibly an interesting development here. It's a leadoff walk to begin the frame in extra innings. Now in the box, Logan Forsythe. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And this is going to be a foul ball. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Oh, and it throws him, and they got him. The 0-1 delivery. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, you got an ugly swing and miss.
On the run is Heredia. He gets there, and that's the second out.
How about it?
Had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt in efforts his teammates are appreciative of. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Ready now, Mitch Haniger. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
That just can't happen. I mean, first pitch, if you know what you're going to swing at, you got to have a good swing. You can't take a bad swing on the first pitch of an at-bat.
Kershaw now on 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Taylor giving chase. 1 down.
First baseman, number 10.
Here's Yonder Alonso. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Ooh, that's one he wants back right now. Man, it looked like his timing was perfect. He just didn't barrel it up.
And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Way outside. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And that misses 2-2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now on 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Kershaw's ready. First pitch on the way. Over for a look here is Puig, but this is into the seats, a foul ball. That almost got him. Hits a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-2 now.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play it. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1 on the ground to third. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Center fielder number
Striding
3.
in once again, Chris Taylor,
Taylor.
looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. That's by him for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. A little bit outside. 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Seager. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Seager.
Here's the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location, and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now. Ready for another shot now, Justin Turner. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Nick Vincent takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Here's the first pitch. And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Fouled back. The 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He chased on that pitch right there, 1-1. He's probably going to try to get him to do it again right here on 1-2.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Haniger will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, number 35. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And a surprising intentional walk here as that will now load the bases. And now is Yasiel Puig. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air to shallow center. Segura ranging into the outfield, and that retires the side. Ready once again, Guillermo Heredia. He's got a hit in. Kenta Maeda takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th. Liner towards second. And on one pitch, he's retired.
The center fielder, number
Digging
1.
in to try it again, Gerard Dyson.
Dyson.
No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Sent on the ground out to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
Digging in once again, Gene Segura. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Now another 2-2. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Forsythe is there to make the catch, and that means we've got 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Digging in, Kike Hernandez. He'll lead things off now as we play inning number 12. Swinging a soft liner. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Now batting.
Digging in, Logan Forsythe. He flew out in his last at-bat. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside. The throw. And they'll tag him out in the rundown. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a bunt attempt here. Alonso fields it cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Ready for another chance?
Culberson.
Charlie Culberson. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Here's the pitch. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back are so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt. So digging in now, Robinson Cano looking to change his fortunes here. 0-for-4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. Cano waiting on the 0-1. And Cano out in front of it as he pulls this one foul into the seats down the right side. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they're different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out.
Third baseman number 15,
Stepping up to the plate, Kyle Seager. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. A solo home run here for Kyle Seager. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get into extra innings, you're always looking for that one guy to step up and be that hero. And this guy was the hero tonight. What does he do? Steps up with a walk-off home run to end this thing in extras.
And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is, Nelson Cruz. He's our top player of the game.
Our final lights.